It is 2022, and machine learning has reached a stage where it affects and improves our daily lives. From getting Netflix show recommendations to getting ads based on your internet behavior, almost all the algorithms today keep learning based on actions and inputs. Hey guys, I'm Alex, and welcome back to AI News Daily. Today, we'll be taking a look at the top 10 machine learning algorithms. Before we dig into the video, make sure to drop a like on this video. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to never miss another enthralling upload from us. With that being done, let's get to the video. Starting off our list at number 10 is gradient boosting machines and ADA boosting. The ADA boost algorithm starts off by assigning an equal weight to each observation and trains a decision tree. After the first tree is evaluated, the algorithm increases the importance for the observations that were difficult to classify and decreases the weights for the easily organized observations. This process is repeated for a specified number of times, resulting in a tree of well-classified data, as any observation which wasn't correctly classified by the previous tree will be classified by the sequential tree. Gradient boosting trains machine learning algorithms in a similar additive and sequential manner. Some popular gradient boosting machines are XGBoost, LightGBM, and CatBoost. Recently, researchers over at the Center for Applied Research in Remote Sensing in Vietnam used these three machines to classify world land cover. At number 9 on our list, we have convolutional neural networks, also known as CNN. CNN is a deep learning algorithm that is used to classify and categorize images into various classes. A CNN works by taking an input of images by using computer vision, assigning a certain weight or an importance to the image, and differentiating an image from another. With enough training, a CNN can have the ability to learn different characteristics of an image and classify it based on that. A real-world application of a convolutional neural network can be demonstrated by using a CNN to count the number of vehicles on a road and classifying it, thus predicting the traffic flow of the road. This algorithm can also be used to classify pictures in your gallery, just like how Google Photos does. Coming in at number 8 is a machine learning algorithm of significant importance, recurrent neural networks or RNN. Used by the likes of Google Assistant and Apple's Siri, RNNs are a high-end deep learning algorithm that use sequential data feeding. RNNs are a branch of artificial neural networks and are used in most day-to-day applications like voice recognition, text generation, machine translations, and creating image descriptions, among others. What makes RNNs stand out from other algorithms is the fact that RNNs have an internal memory, which allows them to store input, which results in the algorithm being able to solve machine learning problems that involve sequential data. In a recurrent neural network, the information is made to cycle in a loop. This means that when the algorithm makes a decision, it takes in the current input and considers the learnings from previous inputs, making it extremely useful in any application involving human communication. Speaking of virtual assistants, what do you think of Google, Apple, and Microsoft using personal assistants to collect data? Let us know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Now, let's move on with our list. Generative adversarial networks take the number 7 spot on our list. Generative adversarial networks, or GAN for short, consists of two neural networks, the generator and the discriminator. The generator is trained to generate new datasets, while the discriminator validates the datasets generated and classifies them as real and fake. GANs are powerful as they make the concept of generative models a reality and can create realistic examples from a given input, which could be indistinguishable by human beings. A real-world application of this neural network is image-to-image translation, as daytime images can be converted into nighttime photos and vice versa. K-nearest neighbor, or KNN as it is abbreviated, comes in at number 6. What makes the KNN algorithm stand out from the rest of the algorithms in this list is that KNN can be used for solving both regression and classification problems. The KNN algorithm is also considered a lazy learner by machine learning enthusiasts, as it doesn't learn from the training set and instead stores data. When it's time to classify, it performs actions on the data. Since KNN stores data, it becomes very effective when a large amount of data is used to train this machine learning algorithm. At number 5 on our list, we have naive Bayes classifiers. As the name suggests, this class of algorithms are based on the mathematical concept of Bayes' theorem. Bayes classifies each feature or characteristic in a category as independent and doesn't relate one feature of a class to any other feature. In fact, the Bayesian method is known to outperform more complex classification algorithms in specific scenarios. Coming in at number 4 on our list, we have Support Vector Machine Algorithm, or SVM for short. SVM is a unique method of data classification where the data is plotted as a point in a space that is n-dimensional, where n is the number of features of properties of the data. Each feature is then assigned a specific coordinate, and this allows us to classify the data. Being one of the most popular supervised machine learning algorithms, the main advantage of an SVM is that it becomes effortless to enter data points into the n-dimensional space once it is segregated into the classes. Support Vector Machine Algorithm also requires minimal computational power and can produce accurate results as well in both regression and classification tasks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our top 3 machine learning algorithms. What do you think of our list so far? We really hope that our evaluation so far has been fair, and we'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's get to our top 3. In the 3rd place on our list, we have decision trees or random forests. As the name implies, the arrangement of data in a decision tree and random forest algorithms are made in a way that represents a tree structure. Like the different branches of a tree, the data is separated at various points or nodes based on the different features of the dataset. This results in the data being split into many homogeneous classes and causes a lot of variance and is not highly accurate. At number 2 on this list, we have a machine learning method known as logistic regression. Logistic regression is used to estimate binary values like 0 or 1 from a set of independent variables. Essentially, logistic regression is best used when the problem takes 2 values, like true or false, or yes or no. It is effective in scenarios where the algorithm predicts the possibility of an event taking place or making a certain choice. Finally, at number 1 on our list is the machine learning model using linear regression. The concept of linear regression isn't new. In fact, it was first discovered some odd 200 years ago. However, using linear regression to create a self-learning algorithm can be very effective as it estimates relationships between independent and dependent variables. This is executed using the linear mathematical expression of y equals ax plus b. To give you an example, a machine learning algorithm using linear regression will predict whether a person is inclined to purchase a product if given 2 independent variables like age and income. Well folks, with that, we've come to the end of today's video. If you've made it this far into the video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to educate and entertain the AI enthusiast in you. What other topics would you like us to cover in the future? Let us know in the comments down below. Until next time, goodbye.